Hi again, everybody, and welcome to week number 2 of high school football on Big Time Sports. We are at Crater Stadium in Dover, where two teams who posted wins in week 1 will face off here tonight as the Maple Heights Mustangs battle the Dover Tornadoes. I'm Dave Sheets. I'll have the play-by-play, joined by analyst Greg Williams, statistician Bob Allfalder. And Greg, it's week number 2. We see the Dover Tornadoes for the first time in 2025. Let's first of all focus on our pregame report brought to you by Right Mark Roofing. The visiting team, the Maple Heights Mustangs. Last week, they won at Lorain in their opener, 42-16. They are coached by Shaq Washington in his 8th season.
I had a chance to catch that game on YouTube here this week. The week 1 victory versus Lorain, where Maple Heights won 42-16. And you talk about athletes. We're going to see some athletes here tonight, led by running back Andrew Cummings Bird, who had over 120 yards and 3 or 4 touchdowns last week. They have a whole slew of fast, athletic wide receivers, including Enrique Robertson and Marlon Brown. And the quarterback, who is not the guy who they thought was going to start the year at quarterback, but Mike Banks has stepped in, taken over for an injured player who was thought to be their starting quarterback. So Mike Banks will have the keys to the show tonight.
It's a new era for Dover Tornadoes football as we continue with the Right Mark Roofing pregame report. Last week they won at Glen Oak 18-7, opening on the road, and they, for the first time in 30 years, have a new head coach in Matt Reese.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to sit here watching a Dover game and not saying Coach Dan Ift, Coach Dan Ift. It's been 3 decades. It's been a long time ago, but Dan Ift might not be the head coach, but the coaching staff sure has a Dan Ift flavor to it.
Sure does.
As Matt Reese played for Coach Ift here at Dover. He coached under Coach Ift. He was the defensive coordinator for the past several years. On top of that, there's 6 former Dan Ift players who are on staff this year for Dover. So Dover, again, like you said, won last week versus Glen Oak, and they're going to rely on 3-year starting quarterback Jack Judkins. He's a very experienced, very talented quarterback, and also Justice Hughes. He is a do-everything running back, receiver, plays defense, returner. He does everything for Dover. So the big key is going to be, can Dover limit the big plays of Maple Heights offense?
It is time now to bring you the Buckeye Career Center keys to the game. Greg, what do you have for us tonight?
Well, for Maple Heights, already mentioned it a couple of times, speed kills. And they do. They have speed all over the place. They have some Division I athletes that we're going to have the pleasure of watching here tonight. So we'll see if they can use that speed to their advantage. For Dover, kind of the opposite. They got to limit the chunk plays. Just mentioned all that speed that Maple Heights has. Dover's defense is going to have to really tackle well and not allow those athletes to get free.
And there you have our Buckeye Career Center keys to the game. Time now to bring you tonight's starting lineups, brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For the visiting Maple Heights Mustangs across that offensive front, it's Peoples, Smith, Jones, Marks, and Willingham. The wide receivers, Thomas, Shepard, Brown, and Robertson. The running back, Cummings Bird, and the quarterback, number 7, Mike Banks. Dover defensively will line up like this across the front. It's Hart, McClelland, Herman, and Nauer. The linebackers, McGarry, Royer, and McGarry and Royer. Defensive backs include Barton, Clark, Oswald, Hughes, and Koppel. Dover offensively, across that offensive front, it's Hart, center, McCabe, Herman, and Nauer. The wideouts, Koppel, Oswald, Hale, and Clark. The running back, Justin Hughes, who Greg mentioned earlier, and the quarterback, veteran number 4, Jack Judkins. And Maple Heights defensively across the front, it'll be Rose, Willingham, Peoples, and Boyd. The linebackers are Jones, Thomas, and Shepard. The corners, Bray Jr. and Gay, and the safeties, Whitesettle and Taylor. Again, tonight's starting lineups brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. When we come back, we'll be bringing you the Mount Hope Fence kickoff. It's Dover and Maple Heights tonight on Big Time Sports.
Treat your family to the best in dining pleasure at Chibo's Restaurant in Waynesburg. The very best in homemade pasta, rigatoni, and spaghetti will delight your appetite. And the homemade rolls and bread are menu favorites. Visit Chibo's once and you'll become a regular. Other popular items like chicken, ham, and veal parmesan highlight our menu. Take the short drive to great food at Chibo's in Waynesburg.
At Mears Nissan, we make car buying easy. We want our customers to have a pleasant buying experience from start to finish. We offer a comfortable and welcoming space where you can feel confident making your purchase. Family owned and operated for over 35 years, we're proud to offer family-friendly financing options designed to fit your budget. Don't just take our word for it. Take a look at some of our happy customers. So if you're planning on buying a new or used car or truck, look no further than Mears Nissan in Canton and let our family take care of yours.
I wanted something that I could learn a little bit more about what I was passionate about.
Because I wanted to learn a trade that would always be in demand.
Buckeye has so many opportunities for everyone.
You're here because you want to do what you came here to do.
This is the best choice that I've made. I just think it's set me up to be a better person.
Looking to make your brand stand out? Come visit Albert's Advertising at 104 East Main Street in downtown Sugar Creek. We're your one-stop shop for custom wholesale embroidery and screen printing, catering to businesses of all sizes, big, small, and everything in between. Enjoy the perks of low minimum orders and no setup charges on screen printing. We're open Tuesday through Friday from 11 to 5 and Saturday from 11 to 3. Elevate your branding with Albert's Advertising today.
Locally owned Alban Title in Dover is a full-service title and escrow company. Our experienced staff has over 100 years of combined experience. The choice is yours. Choose Alban Title in Dover. Call for an estimate at 330-343-5800 or log on to albantitle.com.
We are farmers.
Looking for a Ford? Head to Parkway Ford in Dover, Ohio, just a quick drive from Canton. We're your hometown hub for new and used cars, expert service, and financing made easy. Whether you're buying, leasing, servicing, or selling, our team is here to help. No pressure, just great deals and even better people. Serving drivers from Tuscarawas, Stark, and Summit counties, we do business your way, the right way, the Parkway way. Come see us in Dover.
Mellow tones for Monaco Lawn Care and Maintenance. Are you tired of all the lawn work you have to do? Let Monaco Lawn Care and Maintenance do it for you. Just pick up the phone and call Monaco's Lawn Care and Maintenance. No job is too big or too small, and you'll have the best dressed lawn in your entire neighborhood. Make the call to Monaco's Lawn Care and Maintenance, 330-987-8144.
We are back at Crater Stadium, moments away from tonight's opening kick as the Maple Heights Mustangs take on the Dover Tornadoes in Week 2 right here on Big Time Sports. Maple Heights won the coin toss prior to tonight's game, and they deferred to the second half, so they will be kicking off to the Dover Tornadoes, who hope to get off to a fast start here tonight. The captains this season for the Tornadoes include Jack Judkins, Mason Royer, Justice Hughes, Liam Mast, and Cam Nauer. One of the things, Greg, we wanted to talk about was a couple of injuries last week involving Tornadoes starters.
Yeah, you just mentioned one of the captains, Liam Mast, who's a linebacker and a running back. He is out for tonight's game, as well as two-way lineman Grant Smith, who also was a starter on last year's team. So that's two big losses for Dover. We'll see who steps up to play for him tonight.
And we remember last year Dover had significant injuries throughout the season, and slowed them down quite a bit.
Yeah, we were just talking about that up in the booth here Dave and I were talking about that, and it seemed like every week Dover had a big injury, but they were able to overcome and still win a couple of playoff games. Actually gave a lot of these guys out there a lot of experience.
Senior Enrique Robertson, number 3, will kick off. Back deep for the Tornadoes are number 3, Justice Hughes, and number 1, Dante Clark. Robertson kicks it towards Clark, scoops it at the 15, and Clark takes it out across the 30 near the 32. So pretty good field position for the Tornadoes as they get their opening possession.
Logan Williams with the special teams tackle for Maple Heights. We'll see what Dover comes out. We do know that Maple Heights has a couple of Division I athletes in that secondary, so we'll see if Judkins is going to test that secondary or if they're going to open it up on the ground.
Judkins, the 3-year starter at quarterback, the 5'9" senior, threw for 173 yards and 1 touchdown in the win at North Canton Glen Oak a week ago. This is Hughes on the carry, has the corner down the sideline, has a blocker to the 30, cuts it back, still on his feet all the way down to the 15. Big opening play for the Tornadoes and senior running back Justice Hughes.
Well, this is how you start a game off, just a simple zone handoff to Justice Hughes, who bounces it to the outside. Watch this great block on the outside by Robbie Koppel, number 2. You just caught the end of it there. Great start here for the Dover offense.
That replay and all of tonight's replays brought to you by our good friends at Denison Yard. And on first down, Justice Hughes with the carry, no gain, right near the 15-yard line for Dover. Justice Hughes a week ago, 17 carries for 42 yards.
He is definitely the guy that Dover wants to get the football into his hands.
He also had a pair of catches for 26 yards and a touchdown. Option play, pitch to Hughes, cuts it back, breaks a tackle, and pushed out near the 12. Going to be a gain of about 3.
Hughes did a nice job breaking a tackle by big number 62, Cedric Peoples for Maple Heights, picking up a few yards.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 12, so it's 3rd and 7 now for the Tornadoes.
Let's see if Judkins is going to test that Maple Heights secondary.
It's a good one. We've talked about that. A lot of speed, a lot of good size back there. Play clock is down to 2 and a timeout. Coach Reese calls a timeout. Stops the clock. 10:58 to go here, opening quarter. Dover and Maple Heights scoreless on the Wayne Garage Door scoreboard. And Dover in the red zone already after a long run there by Hughes early.
Yeah, like I said, the great way to start off the game there for the Dover offense. Great blocking on the outside by the wide receivers, and particularly Koppel. But Maple Heights has dug in here, and Dover's facing a 3rd and 7. We'll see if they're in 2-down territory, or if they don't pick up anything, if they'll go ahead and try and kick the field goal.
Dover finishing 9-4 last year, of course, competing in Division III, Region 11. They lost in the 3rd round of last year's playoffs. So a 3rd and 7 after the Dover timeout. Ball at the Maple Heights 12. We'll put a man in motion. And Judkins rolling left. Tosses. Catch is made at the 10. And the receiver slips down at the 9. That was Dante Clark. And then some extracurriculars over there. Clark was down when his knee touched.
That was a great play call by Dover. They knew that Maple Heights was going to be in what's called cover 0, which is man-to-man. Clark had come back to the backfield in motion, stopped and went back the opposite direction and was wide open. He just kind of slipped out there on the turf, or he would have picked up the first down, probably a touchdown.
All right, it's 4th and 4. A lot of personnel change for Dover. And Judkins rolling right. Looking, fires. It's caught, but out of bounds. A tremendous effort. Catch made there by number 2, Robbie Koppel, but he was out of bounds, and Dover turns it over on downs.
Judkins is going to roll out to his right here on the Dennison Yard replay. Looking for Koppel in the corner. I don't know if he had another receiver out there or not. Nice job by the Maple Heights defensive backs in coverage. Koppel makes the nice catch, but close, but the referee's right there, called him out of bounds.
Maple Heights takes over on downs.
And it looked like it was the right call.
They're at their own 9-yard line. Mike Banks, 5'9" senior quarterback. Running back behind him is number 8, Andrew Cummings-Bird. Banks looks to throw, airs it out, ball in the air, and overshoots his intended receiver. That was Robertson out near the 30-yard line. A little bit too much on that throw from Banks.
Watching the game last week versus Lorraine, we saw Banks throw just a lot of three-step passing game. Hitches, slants. He was able to complete those. The deeper balls or complex crossing routes, Maple Heights did not have a whole lot of success with those plays. So if they do pass, look for the quick slant or the quick hitch.
2nd and 10 from the 9. Running back shifts to the right. And now a flag comes in. And movement on Maple Heights. Banks, the quarterback, normally plays wide receiver. He is in there because their starter, senior quarterback Luke Anslover, remains injured. Last year, Anslover threw for over 2,400 yards. Greg, 33 touchdowns.
Incredible. We're not sure when he would come back, but he'd be a major asset to Maple Heights for sure.
Now it's 2nd and 15 from the 5. Banks going to keep. Look at those moves. And he shuffles his way out to the 15-yard line. What a run. Picks up 10. And a flag comes in.
And that's what Banks gives you, that shiftiness. He was running a read play where he's putting the ball into the stomach of Cummings-Bird, the running back, and he's reading the defensive end. If the defensive end stays wide, then the quarterback Banks will keep it right off tackle like he just did. The penalty on Dover gives Maple Heights their first down.
Yeah, you may have picked it up there, a face mask penalty, the 5-yard version. It's enough for a first down, though, and the ball is at the 20. On first down. And the handoff. And the running back is in all kinds of trouble. Now he reverses his field. And he'll be knocked down back near the 10. That's going to be a loss of almost 10 yards as Andrew Cummings-Bird had nowhere to go. Dover's defense swarming.
Yeah, this was the key to the game, is limit the big plays. You'll see number 11, that's Mason Royer coming up. Also his teammate there, number 9, that is Matthew Little.
Yep.
And the rest of the Dover defense kind of swarming towards the ball. That's a 10-yard loss. That's a big play for Dover defense.
That's a Mount Hope defensive replay. So it's 2nd and 20. Actually, we'll call it 2nd and 19 from the 11. Banks to throw. Now he's going to keep, and he'll go down after being dragged down at the 10. That's a loss of a yard.
Second time we've mentioned this young man's name that was not listed as a starter, Matthew Little, 6 foot, 175-pound junior. There with a nice play, probably a loss of yards, so we'll probably give him a sack on that. Nice job keeping Banks contained.
Yeah. Now we're at 3rd and 20 from the 10. Toss to Cummings-Bird, trying the right side, and he'll be rammed out of bounds. Another loss back near the 8. So Dover's defense comes up big on their first series. And another Mount Hope Fence defensive replay.
Number 44, Kyle Reveal, does a great job. He kind of hedges at the quarterback Banks, forces him to pitch. Number 2, Robbie Koppel, is there to clean things up. A great job there by Reveal, 44, forcing the early pitch by the quarterback Banks. Good team defense by the Tornadoes.
In punt formation, number 1, Keyshawn Shepard. He is a senior. Back deep for Dover, number 1, Dante Clark. 1, punting to 1. Low kick. And Clark is going to let that roll out near midfield. So the turf helping the Mustangs punter that time, but Dover has excellent field position for their second possession with just over 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. We're going to take a timeout on the Rain Garage Door scoreboard. No score from Dover.
The all-new 2026 Chevy Equinox is here at Bear Chevrolet Toyota. Sleek, smart, and ready for summer fun. With advanced tech, bold styling, and room for the whole crew, it's the perfect ride for every adventure. Stop in today, take a spin, and see why everyone's talking about the new Equinox. Bear Chevrolet Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Selling your home is one of the largest transactions you will have in your lifetime. Sure, you could try to sell it yourself, but you can also cut your own hair, but why risk it? There are contracts, inspections, appraisals, financing, marketing, title work, and negotiating. Why not leave it to the professionals at McIntyre Realty, one of the few remaining locally owned real estate companies? As my granddaughter Mason says,
make the call!
Since 1988, Wood Electric has been your hometown electrical contractor of choice. Trusted for top-quality commercial, industrial, and residential electrical work. From new construction to repairs, we do it all. And we do it right the first time. And when the unexpected hits, we're here with 24-hour emergency service. Because the lights won't wait. Call Wood Electric today, where experience meets reliability. Wired right, right on time, every time.
Speedy Septic Service. We are a family-owned, full-service residential, agricultural, and commercial sewer and drain cleaning service. We have highly trained technicians equipped to utilize the most advanced technologies in high-pressure jetting and video inspections of sewers, with many of them with us for over 12 years. We have expanded our services, including Tuscarawas County operations and maintenance and point-of-sale inspections. Call 330-878-5423. Speedy Septic Service.
When it comes to your health, trust the expertise close to home. Pomerene Hospital, nationally recognized for excellence in community health, serves Tuscarawas and Holmes counties with compassionate, specialized care. From pain management to gastroenterology and to women's health, our local offices are just minutes away. Pomerene Hospital, where advanced medicine meets a commitment to our neighbors. Learn more at pomerenehospital.org.
Do you have an old junker sitting around that's not worth anything? It might be just an old junker to you, but at Speedy Auto Salvage, it's worth big bucks. Your end-of-life car or truck will quickly turn into cash for vacation, bill payoffs, or just money for fun. Speedy also takes sheet metal and old appliances and will put cash right in your hands. Speedy pays top dollar for your end-of-life vehicle, sheet metal, scrap iron, and even old appliances. Pickup service is available. Hurry in today to Speedy Auto Salvage.
Back at Dover, no score here on Big Time Sports. Dave Sheets along with Greg Williams, statistician Bob Offalder. Dover's second possession in Maple Heights territory. 1st and 10 at the Mustangs 49. This is Hughes. Straight ahead, Justice Hughes powers his way to the 45. It's going to be a pickup of 4, maybe 5 yards. And we've got an injured Mustang down.
That last running play for Hughes was just an inside zone. Nice job by the offensive lineman for Dover, working double teams. The inside zone, they're working double teams on that defensive line and chipping up to the linebackers, creating a little crease for Hughes.
Want to hear from one of our great sponsors, Pangrazio Pizza, before or after the game. Treat your family to the best pizza, pasta, and salad in town. It's Pangrazio's Pizza in downtown Dover. Not sure who the injured Mustang player is down at the 43-yard line. Being attended to, now sitting up. That's good to see. Hughes picking up 4 yards on that carry a few moments ago.
In last week's game versus Lorraine, we saw a lot of cramps, but it's a little bit too early for cramps. Young man's back up. Number 9 there for Maple Heights.
That's Caden Moore. He's a 5'11 senior linebacker. Good to see him come off under his own power.
Yep, looks like he'll probably be back out there soon.
2nd and 6 for the Tornadoes at the Maple Heights 45. Judkins keeps. Ball comes out. Looks like Maple Heights. Our director's telling us that Dover gets it back.
Wow, they did. Looked like a lot of white jerseys around that ball.
It seemed like there were 8 Mustangs on the ball and maybe 2 Dover players.
Tornadoes fortunate.
Judkins is running the quarterback ISO play. Big hit there by, that's number 63 for Maple Heights, knocking the ball free. It's Tyson Willingham.
It was defensive lineman number 19, Kingston Boyd, who ripped it out of there. 3rd down and 8 now for the Tornadoes. Judkins the throw. In all kinds of trouble. And he goes down back near the 35-yard line. Boyd is in there. Also getting in Quentin Rose, the defensive end. Mount Hope defensive replay here, Greg.
Yeah, checking out this pass rush here by Maple Heights. 2 or 3 guys in that offensive backfield. Pretty quick there for Maple Heights. Big play for Maple Heights defense. They're going to get the ball back in pretty decent field position.
Sophomore Jacob Noretto to punt for Dover, back near his 25. And Marion Brown is deep to return. Or I should say, yeah, Brown to return. Lets it hit, now picks it up. Avoids one would-be tackler. Gets outside, look out. Brown 35 and pushed out at the 40-yard line. Tucker McCabe, one of the linemen, pushes him out. Pretty good return. That could have been disaster.
Yeah, Maple Heights is going to set up right around the 39-yard line. So nice return there for Brown. Seeing some of that speed and athleticism that we've been talking about for Maple Heights.
5:06 to go here in the first quarter. No score. Big time sports. Week 2 of high school football. Another cool night. Very little wind to speak of. Perfect football weather.
It's we thought last week was perfect. This is even more perfect than last week.
Banks hands off to Cummings Bird. Breaks a tackle, breaks another one, and he's got a first down as he gets it into Dover territory. He had 124 yards rushing last week in the win at Lorraine. And here's the replay.
We're going to see the left guard and the wing back. That's Thomas, number 0, pulling. And nice run by Cummings Bird, kind of being a little patient, finding his way and picking his way to a first down.
Really nice block there by the right tackle, Cedric Peoples, gaining space. There's a pop pass, and it is taken across the 40 down near the 35, and that is Enrique Robertson showing some speed as well. And now Maple Heights with a couple big gainers.
We saw Brown on the punt return, and then Cummings Bird, now Robertson. Three chunk plays in a row here, the punt return and the 2 running plays for Maple Heights. Actually, that last one was a pass on the jet sweep to Robertson.
At the 35, 1st and 10 Mustangs. Give to Cummings Bird. He's got all kinds of running room. Gets outside, 20 and 15 and close to the 10. It's another first down and more as Andrew Cummings Bird has come alive this drive.
Yet another chunk play here for Maple Heights as Cummings Bird takes that ball, bounces it to the outside, gets some good blocks on the outside, takes it down inside the 20-yard line.
Ball is at the Dover 14. 4.5 minutes running clock on the Wayne Garage Door scoreboard. Dover was in the red zone earlier this quarter, turned away on downs. Now Maple Heights in the same spot. Give to Cummings Bird, sweeping left. He's in trouble, and he is going to be brought down back close to the 25. A swarming Dover defense. Mount Hope defensive replay.
Yeah, Maple Heights is running the same play. The backside guard is pulling. This time they tried to outflank Dover and had all kinds of receivers over here to the left side. They give the ball to Cummings Bird on the sweep, and 32, Carson McGarry coming up, making the initial hit for Dover. Big loss of about 6.
Yeah, McGarry had 7 tackles to lead the Dover defense a week ago at Glen Oak. That was a loss of 6. Second down and 16 from the 20. Banks to throw, chased out, keeps, and he's cut down after a short gain to the 19. Picks up 2 on that keeper. Forced out, but again, Dover's front is getting in there, breaking through, and applying pressure in the backfield.
Yeah, when you're playing against athletic quarterbacks or athletic running backs, it's important that everybody takes the proper angle on defense. If one person gets out of line or one person takes a bad angle, you leave cutback lanes open. Dover's doing a nice job of pinning everything in.
3rd and 15 for the Mustangs from the 19. Banks fakes, rolls right, looks, throws, end zone, ball in the air. And is it intercepted or caught or what? It's a touchdown. That receiver took the ball away from the defender, and making the grab, number 4, Marion Brown, when it looked like Dover's Cale Oswald had the interception.
Maple Heights going to run the boot, or the fake into the play to the left, and quarterback Banks is rolling out to his right. Watch this catch by Brown. Rips it right out of Dover's defensive back's hands.
The official's right there. He must have secured possession when he turned around.
That sure looked like Cale Oswald had the ball in his hands at first, but Brown came up with it for the touchdown.
They're going to try a 2-point conversion play here. And it is Banks sweeping. And did he get in? No signal. There's the signal. Boy, that took a while.
Late signal. It looked like from up here that he was in initially.
Let's show this to you again on the Domino's big play replay.
Yeah, both guards pulling. The running back, Cummings Bird, leading out in front. Just a straight quarterback sweep.
Oh, yeah, he was in.
It looked like from the replay that Banks was in. So Maple Heights without a kicker. They did not attempt to kick last week either. So they go for 2 and they get it and take the early 8-0 lead.
Yeah, I was told by one of the assistant coaches before tonight's game, we don't have an extra point or field goal kicker. We'll go for it.
it can help you. It can come back to really hurt you at times also.
Right. So a little less than 3 minutes to go. We have our first score of the night. Maple Heights breaks through with a touchdown pass from Banks to Brown, and they lead it on the 2-point conversion, 8-0.
Saw some of that Maple Heights talent come into play during that particular series. 3 or 4 different guys making plays for the Mustangs.
Let's see how the Tornadoes respond. It'll be Robertson to kick it away. Hughes and Clark back deep for Dover. They'll kick it towards Clark. About the same spot, picks it up at the 15. Runs left, has a seam, 30. Clark. Ball comes out, and Dover falls on it. Wow. That one recovered by number 9, Matthew Little.
Here's the tail end of this return.
They're going to say he was down. Guess maybe the knee came down right there.
Yeah, I think they did call him down. Dover came up, little comes up with the ball anyways. So Dover will set up shop at their own 35-yard line.
Tornadoes trail 8-0. First down and 10 from their own 35. Put a man in motion. Straight ahead on the carry. Hughes gets a yard to the 36.
After that first initial big play by Hughes, the Maple Heights defense has toughened up against the run here the last couple series. Hughes with 4 carries for 61 yards so far on the night.
2nd and 9. Just shy of the 36. Here comes pressure. Ball in the air. Down the sideline. Has a man open. All the way down to the 15 on the receiving end. Robbie Koppel. He got the one-on-one coverage deep. He got behind the defender, Keyshawn Shepard.
I'm going to tell you what. This Judkins is tough. Watch the shot he's going to take there by the Maple Heights defender who came free. Throws a perfect strike to Koppel on the outside. I'll tell you, Judkins took a shot by a free-running linebacker.
At the 15, 1st and 10, and a Maple Heights defender rushing through. He'll get flagged there.
That's one thing I do remember from last year about Judkins. He takes a licking back there, and he gets up every time.
Penalty on Kingston Boyd of Maple Heights. So it's 1st and 5 now. Ball at the 10. Hughes, I should say, Judkins keeps. Left side. Slipped a little bit as he tried to take the corner. And now flag comes in late. Couple flags. Judkins marked down at the 6.
Notice those linebackers from Maple Heights are moving closer and closer towards the line of scrimmage. So Hughes and Judkins are going to have to bounce it a little bit more, just as Judkins did on that first down run.
That penalty went on the safety, number 5, Terrence Whitsett. So it's 1st and goal now for the Tornadoes at the Maple Heights 3. Great opportunity for Dover. Get on the scoreboard here. Final minute of the first quarter. Play clock at 5. Handoff, Hughes. Hughes straight ahead. Fights for yardage. Close to that goal line, down near the 1. Wrapped up, but he kind of spun out of it a little bit, picked up another yard.
Good tough run by Hughes inside.
Ball's at the 1.
I'd imagine we'll just see that inside zone play 3 more times. Maple Heights is playing straight man-to-man on the receivers.
I think they're going to let the quarter run out here.
I think you're right, Dave. Bring it down here to the other end.
Final seconds, opening quarter. On the Wayne Garage Door scoreboard, at the end of 1, it's Maple Heights 8, Dover nothing. Second quarter action when we come back to Crater Stadium.
Introducing Uncle Primo's, where culinary expertise meets passion. Uncle Primo's, where we're crafting outstanding steaks and succulent seafood like never before. Our passion for the perfect dish is unmatched. We take pride in every Italian creation, boasting our lasagna as unbeatable. And our Primo salad, a timeless classic, always fresh, always delicious. Good food and good company, because here we're making restaurant history one dish at a time. Welcome to Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern, Ohio, your ultimate destination for automotive excellence. Get behind the wheel of your dreams for our exclusive lineup of top quality vehicles. From sleek sedans to rugged SUVs, we have something for every driver. Explore our wide selection of premium cars and let our expert team help you find the perfect match. Don't settle for ordinary. Upgrade to extraordinary at Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern.
Football there. Football there. Football everywhere! What? How is that a flag?
He landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
Huh. Okay, what if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he couldn't stop his body like a human, so he ends up trampling him, and then he's like, oh no, and he tries to go back, and he tramples him some more, and he's like, I'm so sorry, I'm a buffalo. I don't know my strength compared to you.
Wait, what?
Come on, ref! Let the boys play!
We understand the challenges families face today. Insurance can be confusing, and sometimes you're afraid to make the wrong move. Well, the Tuscarawas Insurance Professionals are here to make it easy. Our trusted staff will walk you through everything you need to know to make your decision easier for you. All our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, for your satisfaction. Learn more. Visit TuskInsurance.com or one of our 3 convenient locations, New Philly, Strasburg, and Sugar Creek.
LodgeVision Technologies is a locally owned IT service management group in Winesburg, Ohio. If your small business has technology needs ranging from workstation setups to network management, filtering, and cybersecurity, LodgeVision Technologies has the team and experience to create a solution unique to your business. Our goal is to simplify your business by taking the complexity and difficulty out of technology. Contact LodgeVision Technologies and experience a true peace of mind with all of your technology needs.
It's March, baby, and Simpson Heating and Cooling is bringing the heat. And the shot is up. The shot is up. You call that a shot? Why don't we get somebody to teach these guys about the game of hoops?
What do you think, Coach?
So I thought you said these guys were all-stars.
They are a lot more professional here in their installation. Check out this installation. He's got 1 turn. He makes 2 turns. Wow! Sweet banana. We have got a full installation.
Now I see what you meant when you were talking about all-stars. These guys know what they're doing.
Somebody call for an all-star?
When madness hits your home, choose Simpson.
Start of the second quarter on the Wayne Garage Door scoreboard. Dave Sheets, Greg Williams, statistician Bob Offalder here tonight. Maple Heights at the end of the first leading it 8-0, but Dover is a yard away from their first score of the night.
Yeah, thanks to Bob Offholder, our statistician. Justice Hughes, 5 carries for 63 yards in that first quarter. Jack Judkins, 2 for 3 for 54 yards. Let's see if Dover can't punch this thing in. A little 3 backs in the backfield here.
Look for Judkins to keep this.
Yep.
He'll take it, tries right side. He is stacked up and knocked down short of the goal line. So it'll be 3rd and goal.
Cam Nauer taking his man Kingston Boyd to the back of the end zone. I don't think Boyd liked that too much. Nice block by number 53 Nauer. A lot of bodies inside there for Maple Heights. So they're playing straight man-to-man, so all those backs, there's a defender assigned to each one of them.
Inside the 1, 3rd and goal, same play. Judkins tries right side. He is stacked up, and signal comes in, touchdown, Tornadoes. And the student section is up and excited, and the band begins to play. Here you go with the Dominoes big play replay.
This is just straight power football. Nothing fancy about this. Man-on-man blocking. Judkins takes it right off right tackle, and it wasn't by much, but it doesn't have to be. He barely got that ball across the end zone, and let's see if Dover's going to try and tie it up here instead of going for the extra point.
Yeah, there's a little bit of confusion for sure offensively here for the Tornadoes.
They still have 15 seconds. They should be all right.
Personnel in and out.
Yep, maybe not now.
4 seconds on the play clock. There's a timeout. Timeout taken by the Tornadoes. Well, this is what can happen when you have a team that is going to go for 2 every time. You get behind and you feel like you want to keep pace, right?
Yeah, and it's something you talk about in the coach's office. What are we going to do? Are we going to try to match 2-point conversions? Are we just going to go ahead and kick the extra points early and take the almost for sure points? You know, it's something that, like I said, that's talked about and discussed in that coach's office. And right now, Dover's going to try and stay even with Maple Heights and go for 2. It's great if you get it, but when you start missing those things, it comes back late in the game to hurt you. But teams have special plays for just these situations.
Right.
Notice the ball's on the left hash, so Dover's probably got 3, 4, 5 2-point conversion plays just for this situation. We'll see what they come up with. They know Maple Heights is going to be in man-to-man, and you can try and use that to your advantage. Maybe get a back out of the backfield. They're a little tougher to guard man-to-man. They get lost against the linebacker sometimes.
All right, ball sets up at the 3. Player comes on the field late. There's a fake. Judkins goes to the corner. Touchdown. I should say 2-point conversion.
There's one of those special plays right there.
There you go. I can't give him a touchdown. We'll give him 2.
2's good.
Yeah. Ties it up at 8.
So this is just a naked bootleg. The run fake is going to the right, and Judkins does a great job of putting that ball into the running back's gut and just flipping backwards and running to the near corner for the 2-point conversion.
Well done. 11:19 to go here in the first half. We're tied at 8. Maple Heights 8, Dover 8.
One thing you lose when you play man-to-man is your defensive backs are it's really tough for them to get in versus the running game because they're chasing receivers. Usually just tell your receivers on running plays, just go deep and take those guys with you. Try and play 7-on-7.
Back deep for the Mustangs. Number 4, Marion Brown. Number 3, Enrique Robertson. Jacob Noretto to kick it off here. Noretto, number 18, signals.
All right, sideline report, Travis McCollum, brought to you by TMK Valley Propane, keeping hometown families warm season after season. Here's the kickoff from Dover. They are going to.
It's a short kick.
Onside kick.
That is a live ball. Did he recover it before it went out of bounds?
That's Clark out there.
The officials are conversing over there on the sideline. I think they're going to give it to him.
I haven't seen a signal yet.
I haven't either.
Which would actually be a loss of 2 yards from where it went out of bounds.
All right, so the officials say it did go out of bounds before the Dover player recovered it. And then a penalty. They tack 5 yards onto that where it went out of bounds. So it'll be marked at the 42 there. The Mustangs will get it 1st and 10. Good field position here for the Mustangs as they start this drive. We're all tied at 8 on the Wayne Garage Door scoreboard. Flag comes in. And a delay of game against Maple Heights.
Delay a game right out of the kickoff. That's not what you want to see as a coach.
Nope.
Typically, you've got your first play ready to roll, your formation ready to roll.
From the 37 now, 1st and 15. Handoff, Cummings Bird in trouble and knocked down back near the 32-yard line. How about Mason Royer, the senior linebacker, making the play? He's been in the backfield this entire first half.
Yes, he has. He's reading the guard Poland, number 70, and the backside wingback Poland. They've seen this play in practice. They've practiced it over and over. I saw it when I watched the game film, and that's a great job by Mason Royer, number 11, attacking downhill and getting Cummingsburg before he gets started. Great job.
Another Mount Hope fence defensive play. Banks to throw, middle. Tipped, ball in the air, picked off, intercepted. Mason Royer on the tip, turnover against Maple Heights. Another Mount Hope defensive replay for you, Greg.
Well, three-man rush this time by Dover. Banks overshoots his guy. Koppel bounces kind of off of his chest, and there's that guy again, number 11, Mason Royer. When you're hustling all over the field, good things happen. And he was just hustling towards the ball. The ball popped up in the air, and he got himself a nice, easy interception for Dover.
Well, let's see if the Tornadoes go for a quick strike here following the turnover. Coaches like to do that, don't they?
I think they might. I think they might go deep to Koppel down here at the bottom, one-on-one.
At the 43, 1st and 10, Dover. Fake. Judkins back, middle. Man, wide open. That's Hughes. Gets a block. 10, 5. Touchdown, Tornadoes.
Dave, that's what you do against man-to-man. I mentioned that you try and hit your backs out of the backfield. They're tough to find. Hughes is in the backfield. He's going to get the fake. Watch him turn it straight up now. The linebacker or safety is responsible for him. The safety gets lost in the play action, and Hughes is all alone. That's a great play call by Dover. That I guarantee it's something special they put in this week against man-to-man coverage from Maple Heights. They were just looking for that perfect time to use it, and that was it.
Here is sophomore Roth Cash, number 80, on to attempt the extra point. Kick on its way, off the upright, no good. 10:18 to go. Here in the first half, it's Dover 14, Maple Heights 8 on the Wayne Garage Door scoreboard. Gotta like that play call.
Yeah, tomorrow morning whenever Dover's watching films, I guarantee there's going to be a coach with a big smile on his face. I came up with that one. Just a great play call. Great job. And you can come up with all the plays you want, but if the kids don't execute it, it really doesn't matter. Hughes did a nice job taking that play action fake and turned it up and found nothing but green turf.
You know, and it's easy to sit up here and say this, but I like the fact that Dover did not appear to panic. They fell behind early. They responded with that touchdown a few moments ago, got a 2-point conversion. Then the defense forces a turnover, and the offense cashes in.
Yep, that's right. It's a game of momentum, and anytime you can get that big mo on your side, you gotta kind of try and keep it. So no big kickoff returns here.
Noretto puts it on the ground. Picked up by Brown. Brown's got running room. And then chopped down shy of the 40-yard line. Good return. Maple Heights now back on offense.
Yeah, more good field position for Maple Heights starting up at their 40-yard line. That was Marlon Brown with a nice return. Last week versus Lorraine, Enrique Robertson had a nice return. He almost took it back for a touchdown. So we'll see if Maple Heights can counter the Dover touchdown.
Mentioned Banks was a wide receiver last year. He's played the first 2 games at quarterback this year. Last year, he had almost 600 yards receiving with 4 touchdowns and 34 catches. Quick toss, caught out there on the reception, and then knocked down immediately was Robertson. A gain of 4 to the 44.
Those were the kind of routes that Banks had some success with last week. Just a quick hitch and a quick slant. He was able to find his man Robertson on the hitch, but nice job by sophomore out there. That was number 12, Jackson Barton, 5'9", 145 pounds, coming up and making the sure tackle.
2nd down and 6. Banks rolls left. He's going to keep He's got running room, slides down close to the 45. It'll be a first down for the Mustangs, and there you see the explosiveness. When he decides to run, Mike Banks can move it.
Yeah, this is the counter boot. You see him faking the ball to Cummings Bird to the right. Banks is coming back to his left. Everybody was covered. Dover did a nice job in coverage. Banks sees it, and he tucks it and accelerates.
Nice job of getting down there, too.
So even when you do a nice job of covering receivers, you still got to contend with the speed of Banks.
From the 46, 1st and 10. Cummings Bird, left side, blocking, 40, 35. First down, it appears to be enough there. It is a first down, and here come the Mustangs responding to Dover's touchdown a few minutes ago.
More of those chunk plays for Maple Heights. Great job by Enrique Robertson, who just caught the hitch down here to the bottom of the screen, up there blocking this time. Love watching wide receivers out there blocking. Sometimes if they're not getting the ball, they just kind of stand around, but I love watching wide receivers block out there. It's what makes the play a big play.
Man in motion, pop pass. This is Brown, sweeping right. And cut down shy of the 30. He's going to get 4 yards on that carry. Bring up 2nd and 6 as we come up on 8 minutes to go here in the first half. Don't forget, coming up at the half, it's the Ferris Chevrolet Toyota halftime show. We'll recap the first half, give you statistics, and preview the second half of play. All part of the Ferris Chevrolet Toyota halftime show.
Notice Maple Heights running more 2 wide receiver sets.
Extra backs in the backfield now, and they'll sweep it left. Cummings Bird nowhere to go. Defensively, looked like Gavin Herman, number 55, made the stop.
Maple Heights going with 3 backs in the backfield. Number 0, Andrew Thomas. And number 10, not quite sure who number 10 is for Maple Heights. Those are guys are back in the backfield with Bird, Cummings Bird.
Third down and 6 at the 31. Banks guns it right side. Incomplete and nearly intercepted. Well covered over there. Again, there is sophomore Jackson Barton, number 12, makes a play. He's got a tough assignment on Enrique Robertson, but he's been up to the task.
He sure does, especially for a sophomore. Robertson is an excellent wide receiver, but Barton's doing a nice job.
It's 4th down.
Barton, the brother of former Dover standout J.J. Barton. Now the young sophomore out there getting in the action for Dover.
All right. Quentin Rose, who plays on the defensive line, is in the backfield. And Banks is going to run. Banks, first down and more, down the sideline. And you see the quickness as he takes it down near the 15. First down.
Here comes the Denison Yard replay. Nice job up front by the Maple Heights offensive line, but a great job in that secondary by the Dover defense. Watch this move right here. I mean, Dover defense had him dead to rights, but Banks with a nice move to the outside to pick up a 1st and 10.
Is it still cool to say break some ankles?
Sure, because that's exactly what he just did.
Wow.
Sometimes there's just nothing you can do.
1st and 10 at the 13 of Dover. Bad snap, ball loose, Rose falls on it at the 15. Rose, a defensive lineman, now in at running back for Maple Heights.
Finally found him, number 10 on the roster, Quentin Rose.
6'2", 235. Now he comes out. Cummings Bird back in at running back. Coming up on 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Glad you're with us here on Big Time Sports, bringing you week 2 of high school football. 5 seconds on the play clock. Banks sweeping right, cuts inside, and he is chopped down. Defensively, the play by linebacker Mason Royer, number 11.
And Royer in with another tackle there. Maple Heights going with the counter play that time. Faking the action to the left with quarterback Banks keeping it to the right.
Mustangs now 3rd and 10 from the 14.
So you can see, looking at Banks in the pistol formation, that he's shorter than the running back behind him and everybody else on his team. He's going to drop.
Banks to throw. Ball in the air. Man open. And broken up at the last second. Robertson was there. And defensively, the play by Jackson Barton.
The young sophomore being tested again. This time it's the fade route. Robinson trying to work behind Barton this time.
He really did a nice job breaking this up.
Yeah, we're going to see the end of this play.
Oh, he might have got away with.
Because he almost intercepted
off
of the carom.
Might have been in some early contact. But right there. 4th down and 10 at the 14. We mentioned Maple Heights does not kick extra points or field goals. Banks on the run, sweeping, dives near the 5. It's going to be awful close to the first down marker.
I think they stopped him a little bit short.
I do too.
Maybe about a yard. Maybe about an inch.
They gave it to him, did they? Or not? No? No.
Dover ball. Another incredible job by Banks.
5:05 to go here in the first half. There's a timeout. It's Dover 14, Maple Heights 8 on Big Time Sports.
It's always that personal touch that they know you.
Primetime has people that can help you through every step of the way, and when you're my age, you need that extra help.
You don't want a lot of questioning when you're already dealing with a medical issue. Primetime is trying to help us get down the road as long as we can.
And if you're not in the right situation, a senior can lose everything. I feel with Primetime we picked the best program.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
Introducing Mount Hope Fence. Elevate your outdoors with our premier fences, beautiful pergolas, and captivating decks. We're your local experts on outdoor transformations, security, style, and serenity. We have it all. Let us bring your outdoor dreams to life. Mount Hope Fence, your space, your sanctuary. 7102 County Highway 77 in Millersburg and 644 Killian Road in Akron. Mount Hope Fence. We have the inside on the outdoors.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Right Mark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Right Mark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
With Bell Store's Bell Buddy Rewards, you save in-store and at the pump. New members receive 20 cents off per gallon as a welcome gift. Everyday savings are made easy. Instantly enjoy 3 cents off per gallon just for being a member. When you spend $25 in store, unlock an extra 5 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. Buy 5, get 1 free. Track your drinks and earn free coffee, fountain, icy, and espresso with drink clubs. So start saving today. Download the Bell Stores app and sign up for Bell Buddy Rewards.
Dumont Sporting Goods has been outfitting winning teams since 1977. Put Doug Clark and his experienced staff to work for your team. See them for school jackets, silk screening, and embroidery. Dumont's is especially proud to be your exclusive area Russell Athletic Team Specialist. All of the name brands you love close to home. That's Dumont's Sporting Goods on Tuscarawas Avenue in downtown Dover. Team Specialist since 1977.
Back here at Dover with a little more than 5 minutes to go in the first half. Tornadoes lead it 14-8 on the Wayne Garage Doors scoreboard. Timeout taken by Dover. They stop the clock. I should say the clock remains stopped. And now this word from Miller Clothing and Shoes. From suits to work boots, you gotta try Miller Clothing and Shoes. Marty Miller will make you the best dressed man in town. Miller Clothing and Shoes in downtown New Philadelphia. Another one of our great sponsors. Appreciate the support. At the half, the Ferris Chevrolet Toyota halftime show comes your way. A recap of the first half, a look at the halftime numbers, and a preview of the second half of play coming up at the half.
Interesting that Dover's offense has used all 3 timeouts here in the first half. I wonder if they have another play up their sleeve. Sometimes when you're backed up, you like to go deep. We'll see if they're going to just run it up the middle or if they're going to try and pop one. Looks like Maple Heights had 12 guys on the field out of a timeout. So Dover's going to get a little bit of breathing room.
That'll move it out to the 9-yard line.
Yeah, Maple Heights defensive backs, man to man, you can see him pressed up on the Dover receivers.
Quite a few penalties on Maple Heights tonight so far in this one. This is going to be Judkins. He's going to keep, and he's strong with a strong run out close to the 20.
Yeah, Maple Heights with 5 penalties here in the first half, helping the Tornadoes. Judkins going to take this ball, run the quarterback power. You see the right guard, that's number 66 for Dover, pulling and leading through. That's Jacob Center, the senior, leading up for Judkins, who breaks a tackle and works his way for a first down.
The safety, Terrence Whitsett, with the tackle. First down from the 20. Judkins throws, and incomplete. Pass intended for Dante Clark.
Dangerous pass that time.
Stops the clock with 4:38 left here first half.
Dover with plenty of time, even without timeouts, to get the ball down the field and get in the scoring position.
Maple Heights has all 3 of their timeouts. Dover has used all 3, so they're sitting at 0.
What Dover would like to do at the least is run a lot of this first half clock off, as Maple Heights will receive the second half kickoff.
2nd and 10. Judkins looks right, throws right, caught by Clark. And Clark knocked down immediately for no gain at the 19.
Keyshawn Shepard is one of those Division I athletes in that secondary for Maple Heights. Makes a nice tackle on the slip screen.
Shepard, a senior, a 3-year starter, has committed to Kent for next fall. Third and 10. They say he did get back to the line of scrimmage from the 19. Jenkins, screen, and it's caught and then immediately tackled on the receiving end, number 21, Cale Oswald. And Shepard again on the stop. It'll bring up 4th down and 8 from the 21.
Another good route to run versus man-to-man coverage is crossing routes, trying to run away from your defensive back. Oswald was able to make the catch, but Shepard's right on his hip to make the sure tackle.
In punt formation, number 18, Jacob Noretto. Back deep to receive, number 4, Marion Brown. Brown near midfield. Noretto, good kick. And having a little bit of trouble with that was Brown. Then he fell on it and again is down there at the 48-yard line. So the Mustangs have great field position with a little more than 3 minutes to go here in the half.
A couple of statistics here before halftime for Maple Heights. Mike Banks, 7 attempts rushing the ball, 58 yards. Andrew Cummings-Bird, 3 attempts for 44 yards. So their average is pretty good. Banks is 4 of 7 throwing for 40 yards and a touchdown. He's also thrown 1 interception. So plenty of time now for Maple Heights. They've got two timeouts left, I believe.
Actually, they have all 3.
Oh, yeah, they do. They have all 3. That's right. Dover used all 3 of theirs. So 3 timeouts and 3 minutes left.
And they're going to burn their first timeout. They had a player come on the field late, and I think the play clock was about to run out.
That's about at least twice right after a possession or right after a punt that Maple Heights is. The last time they took the delay a game, this time they only had 10 guys on the field. They started a possession with 12 guys on the field on defense.
Maple Heights, like Dover, is competing in Division III. Last year they were 8-4. And we bring you now the Simpson Heating and Cooling cheer cam as you see the Dover cheerleaders. Thanks to our good friends at Simpson Heating and Cooling with tonight's cheer cam. First down and 10 at the 48. After the timeout, Banks throws, caught by Brown. Brown sidesteps a couple of would-be tacklers. Brown is loose. 30, 20, at the 5, and then knocked out of bounds. He nearly took it to the house. And there you see the speed and the athleticism of junior Marion Brown.
This is just a little quick swing pass, a little bubble screen up here to Marlon Brown. He gets a couple of blocks, but then the athleticism takes over. 1 missed tackle, 2, 3, 4. And he turns on the speed, and a couple of tornadoes have the angle, and he's going to break a couple of more tackles down here at the 10-yard line and get all the way down to the inside the 5-yard line.
I apologize. I was calling him Marion. It's Marlon. This is Banks, and he's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Maple Heights. From 4 yards out.
We've seen this play before.
Domino's Pizza, big play replay.
Yeah, both guards are pulling out in front of the quarterback, Mike Banks, and the running back, Cummings-Bird, leading as well. And Banks is taking the ball and sprinting out to his left, tucking it, and walks into the end zone untouched.
Touchdown run for Mike Banks. And now flag comes in. Sideline warning against the Mustangs.
Banks is now thrown for a touchdown, and he's also run for a touchdown. He had a 2-point conversion.
Another 2-point try here coming up for Maple Heights from the 3. Banks rolling, looking, fakes, throws, it's caught. Marlon Brown. Two-point conversion is good. What a patient effort that time from Banks, huh?
Banks, patience, that's a great word.
Oh, we got a flag on the play. Let's see.
See, Banks is how they're getting an illegal man downfield, so this is not going to count. But Banks being super patient and keeping that play alive until he finally finds Brown in the back corner of the end zone.
Yeah, the penalty wipes that out. They'll get another shot at it.
That can be really frustrating for a defense. It feels like you're doing a lot of things right, but sometimes the guy across from you is just a little more athletic or a little quicker than you, and it's all about making plays.
So the ball is moved back to the 8. Two-point conversion try again. Banks looks, keeps, fakes, throws, man wide open. There he is, Brown. Two-point conversion is good. Again, great decision making there from Mike Banks, the quarterback.
Yeah, Banks is he's gonna ride Cummings' bird. He's gonna look for a receiver. Nobody's open. It looks like he's gonna scramble and run it in. So the Dover defense reacts in such a way, and as soon as they come up too much, just tosses it right over everybody's head to Brown for the two-point conversion.
Well, the good news is Dover's going to get the ball back with about 2.5 minutes to go. Now, they don't have any timeouts, but an ample amount of time to try to get something on the board before the half.
Yeah. At least maybe get a field goal attempt out of it. Again, Maple Heights won the toss and deferred, so Dover received the opening kickoff. Maple Heights is going to get the ball to start the second half, so Ed Dover would like to drive it down and score, but certainly they would like to at least run the clock down to almost nothing at the end of this possession so that Maple Heights doesn't get it back. They're capable of scoring at any point.
Robertson to kick off. Hughes and Clark are deep. Kick goes towards Clark. Gets past him at the 10. 15, spun around. And now the play is blown dead out near the 20-yard line. Good effort from Clark for sure.
Yeah, good effort, but that football took a funny hop off that turf. Dover's going to start at their 20-yard line. They need to pick up a 1st and 10 here. Judkins 4 of 7 for 99 yards and a touchdown. Hughes was 63 yards on the ground on 5 attempts.
From the 20, or just shy of the 20. Actually, it's at the 19. 1st and 10. Hughes in the backfield with Judkins. Judkins, quarterback keep, straight ahead. Picks up 2.
Maple Heights' rush defense has been pretty good in between the tackles tonight.
Yeah.
They gave up some big runs last week against Lorraine in between the tackles, but the one big run Dover has had was when Hughes bounced it to the outside on the first play of the game, but going's been tough in between the tackles.
2nd and 8 from the 21.
Dover's not in any hurry, trying to run this first half clock down.
Give to Hughes. Sweeping right side, breaks 1 tackle. And close to the 28. 3rd down and short coming up. Good run by Hughes there on the right side.
Yeah, great effort by Hughes. Breaking a tackle. Going off the right side. Looks like we have a player down for Maple Heights.
Well, I think you talked about a moment ago, one thing Dover does not want to do is give the ball back to Maple Heights.
No, not even with 1 second left. I mean, you just you see it. They can score at any time from any part of the field, and they have 3 or 4 guys that can do it.
Can't see the number of the player coming off for Maple Heights. Maybe in a minute here. Number 5.
Terrence Whitsett.
Yeah, the safety. We've called his number a few times tonight. Okay, 3rd down. About 1.5 yards for the Tornadoes, trying to maintain possession.
If they don't pick this up, look for Maple Heights to use a quick timeout.
Clock continues to run. Judkins keeps. And Judkins is going to have the first down at the 31. Dover maintains possession.
It'll be interesting to see what the Dover coaching staff decides to do. Are they just going to let this clock keep running? Are they going to take a look and go deep? I think they'll just be happy to go in at halftime with the score 16-14 and not give Maple Heights the ball back.
And we mentioned Maple Heights will get the opening kickoff, second half. Hughes with a short gain to the 35. Clock running under a minute to go.
With Maple Heights choosing not to use their timeouts, I think you're going to see Dover run the ball one more time and try and get this into the locker room.
Yeah. Second down and 6. Judkins keeps. Hit hard and dropped at the 40. And Dover will not have to run another play. They can let this clock run out. 3rd and 1.
Yep, we're not going to see another play. Fun first half, though.
Oh, absolutely. Very entertaining. And Maple Heights is going to go into the locker room leading it 16-14 on the Wayne Garage Door scoreboard. Stay with us. Coming up next, the Ferris Chevrolet Toyota halftime show.
Beaver Constructors is a full-service general contractor delivering top-notch commercial construction management, general contracting, and design-build services across Ohio. We prioritize doing things the right way, ensuring the highest quality in every project from critical infrastructure to facility improvements. Beaver Excavating excels in heavy civil contracting for commercial, industrial, and transportation sectors. We believe in making a positive impact through community involvement and client satisfaction. Discover Little Caesars Pizza in New Philadelphia. Indulge in our delectable pizza varieties perfect for pickup or delivery. From classic pepperoni to mouth-watering supreme. Plus, we have wings, crazy bread, and much, much more. Enjoy the convenience and great taste of Little Caesars Pizza. Little Caesars, 539 West High Avenue in New Philadelphia. Bringing you quality and convenience. So don't settle for anything less than the best. Little Caesars.
Oak Shadows Golf Club is a premier 18-hole course that will surely bring your group back for another fun round. Oak Shadows offers panoramic views and is suitable for all skill levels. Our bent grass fairways, tees, and greens will offer you a comfortable and enjoyable experience. For your tee time, call 330-343-2426 or at oakshadowsgolf@gmail.com.
Other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Welcome to Action Extreme Sports, Northeast Ohio's top dealer for Gas, KTM, Kimco, Landmaster, and YCF. Check out our awesome selection of motorcycles, dirt bikes, ATVs, UTVs, and electric bikes. New or used, we've got it all. Located in New Philadelphia, near Canton and Akron. Visit or call us today for unbeatable sales, service, parts, and financing. Action Extreme Sports, your adventure starts here.
It's March, baby, and Simpson Heating and Cooling is bringing the heat. And the shot is up. The shot is up. You call that a shot? Why don't we get somebody to teach these guys about the game of hoops?
What do you think, Coach? So I thought you said these guys were all-stars.
They are a lot more professional here in their installation. Check out this installation. He's got one turn. He makes two turns. Wow! Sweet banana. We have got a full installation.
Now I see what you meant when you were talking about all-stars. These guys know what they're doing.
Somebody call for an all-star? When madness hits your home, choose Simpson.
Welcome back, where it's halftime here at Crater Stadium in Dover on the Wayne Garage Store scoreboard. Maple Heights leads it over the Tornadoes, 16-14. Dave Sheets and Greg Williams with you. Our statistician Bob Offalter here tonight. And welcome in to the Ferris Chevrolet Toyota halftime show. Greg, a very entertaining first half.
Yeah, super entertaining. A lot of speed out there. A lot of big plays are made, and I think we're going to see some more coming up here in the second half.
Let's take a look at some halftime numbers as we continue with the Ferris Chevrolet Toyota halftime show.
I mean, you're looking at those numbers, and it's kind of interesting to look at.
Yeah.
That Maple Heights has 90 rushing yards and 90 passing yards, and Dover has 99 rushing yards and 99 passing yards. I don't know if statistician Bobby Offalter kind of did that on purpose, or if that's for real what they are, but that's what we've got so far. And the first downs are about even. Maple Heights does have 6 penalties to Dover's 1, and then the big turnover. Dover had the interception off of the deflected pass, and then they were able to score the very next play off of that. So, very entertaining game, very close statistics-wise, and very close on the scoreboard.
We continue with the Ferris Chevrolet Toyota halftime show. What are your thoughts as we preview the second half?
Well, one thing in looking at Dover, and it's Judkins and it's Hughes. Pretty much those are the two guys who are getting the ball in about every play. Is there another option? Is there another player who can step it up here in the second half for Dover offensively? When you flip it around, can Dover stop the big play capability of Maple Heights? It's tough. They're so fast and so quick out there. Dover's defense, I think, is playing a great ball game, but sometimes you're in the right spot, and it still doesn't matter if the other team is that much more athletic. So I think we're going to see a great second half and a great finish to this ball game.
All right, that'll do it for the Ferris Chevrolet Toyota halftime show. Our score at the half, Maple Heights 16, Dover 14. And when we come back, we'll bring you the second half kickoff after these messages.
It's always that personal touch that they know you.
Primetime has people that can help you through every step of the way, and when you're my age, you need that extra help.
You don't want a lot of questioning when you're already dealing with a medical issue. Primetime is trying to help us get down the road as long as we can.
And if you're not in the right situation, a senior can lose everything. I feel with Primetime, we picked the best program.
Not like your average high school. You start with something that you love.
Just getting hands-on is way different from sitting in a classroom.
Every day's different. You come across a problem, you have to tackle that problem, you have to figure out how to tackle the problem.
Skills I've acquired through just my lab in itself have been mind-blowing. Definitely here at Buckeye, they prepare you for any situation that you could go into after high school.
Charlie Jones here for Malkwitz Tavern. The very best in steaks or pork chops are at Malkwitz Tavern in Strasburg. Served on a sizzling platter to enhance your steak, you will soon agree it's the best. Our pasta with our homemade sauce and succulent seafood are also favorites. Don't be shy, give Malkwitz Tavern a try. I'll see you there soon.
This is Dover Brake Inc., a legacy spanning 3 generations at 9670 State Route 250 Northwest in Strasburg, Ohio. Your dedicated brake specialists committed to top-notch truck maintenance. Trust us for unmatched expertise and service. Your safety on the road is our priority. For information on service, parts, and a lot more, log on to DoverBrakeInc.com, where generations of excellence meet truck maintenance perfection.
With Bell Store's Bell Buddy Rewards, you save in-store and at the pump. New members receive 20 cents off per gallon as a welcome gift. Everyday savings are made easy. Instantly enjoy 3 cents off per gallon just for being a member. When you spend $25 in store, unlock an extra 5 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. Buy 5, get 1 free. Track your drinks and earn free coffee, fountain, icy, and espresso with drink clubs. So start saving today. Download the Bell Stores app and sign up for Bell Buddy Rewards.
Hi, I'm James here at 705 South Tuscarawas Avenue in Dover, Ohio at New Image Auto Sales. Wait a second, is this supposed to rain today? Come with me inside our massive indoor showroom because Ohio weather is so unpredictable. You can check out all our nice pre-owned vehicles inside our indoor showroom. And every car comes with a lifetime warranty and is priced at or below KBB retail. And every vehicle comes inspected prior to hitting the showroom floor so that you know exactly what you're getting. And our inventory is moving so fast. Scan the QR code to see what's available right now. Don't see what you like? Check back tomorrow. Look, car buying doesn't have to suck. Stop in here at New Image Auto Sales year-round, where we have an indoor showroom, climate-controlled, that's been family-owned and operated since 2019, where you can find your next luxury pre-owned vehicle. So scan the QR code or check out our website to see today's inventory. I'll see you soon.
Back at Dover, ready to start the third quarter in just a few moments with Maple Heights on top on the Wayne Garage Doors scoreboard, 16-14 here at the half. And Greg, just a few moments ago, and although we didn't have it on camera, we want to certainly recognize the fact that the Dover Tornado softball team was recognized a few moments ago, Division III state champions, and they received a large ovation here as they were introduced to the crowd.
As well they should. What an accomplishment. I mean, last fall, heading into the winter, we had Tuscarawas County's first ever state football championship with Indian Valley beating Sandusky Perkins. But in the spring, we had Dover Tornado softball winning a Division III state championship. What a great run they had. Great to see them being recognized here. First home game, big, large crowd. Great job to those girls. Hats off to them.
And in the pregame tonight, it was senior night as the senior football players, cheerleaders were also recognized.
Yeah, we were discussing that also. That usually comes at the end of the year, but at least my thoughts on it is that we're at the beginning of the year. The weather's going to be nice. There's going to be people in the crowd. Sometimes you go to these parent nights or these senior nights at the end of the year, and the only people here are the parents standing in line.
Right.
So that was nice to see also. A big, nice crowd to congratulate and give an applause to all of the seniors here associated with Dover football, cheerleaders and band and so forth.
All right, we're ready to go with our Mount Hope Fence kickoff, thanks to Mount Hope Fence. And kicking it away will be Jacob Noretto. Puts it on the ground. Picked up at the 20, to the 30, 35, 40, 45, and midfield on the return. Scott returning. Osei Scott, a 5'10" junior wide receiver and linebacker with that return, and Maple Heights is set up nicely at the Dover 49.
I think you said that 4 or 5 times already tonight. I mean, they're at the 40, they're at the 45. They're already in Dover territory at the 49. So, my opinion, always the most important drive of the football game, the first drive of the second half. So let's see what happens.
And already Dover's defense is in a tough spot. Mike Banks, the quarterback, the 5'9" senior, with running back Andrew Cummings-Bird in the backfield. Toss out to Brown. That's Marlon Brown. Gets away from one, but he is now brought down by a host of Dover defenders after a gain of about a yard. Brown had a big first half.
He sure did. Check and see, he had 4 catches for 40 yards and a touchdown. Maple Heights going 4 wide to open up the second half. It seemed like they had some more success when they had Rose and Thomas, number 0, number 10, kind of in as kind of tight end type players as they are right now.
Second down, a long 9. Banks to throw. Caught. Brown. 40. First down. Look at him avoiding tackles and still fighting for yardage all the way down inside the Dover 30. He is tough to bring down.
Maple Heights going with a quick hitch against cover 3. That's the open spot on the field. Cover 3. The cornerback has deep third. Nobody gets behind him, so the receiver Brown just hitches up short, makes the nice easy catch and turns it up and breaks some tackles and dances his way down inside the 30.
Want to thank Dennison Yards, our replay sponsor all season long here on Big Time Sports. First and 10 from the Dover 29. The give to Cummings-Bird, right side. And we'll pick up short yardage, maybe a yard, maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
That's one play that the Dover defense has seemed to stop tonight. Just the sweep play there to Cummings-Bird with both guards pulling. Dover doing a nice job, taking nice angles, getting downhill, making a tackle for a no gain.
Yeah, no gain. Ball to just shy of the 29. Opening drive, second half. Dave Sheets along with Greg Williams and our statistician Bob Allfalder here on Big Time Sports. Glad you're with us.
Look for a boot here on second and long.
And Banks rolling left. Looks, throws. It is ruled out of bounds. Catch by Brown. Tried to tiptoe on that far sideline. Not able to keep his feet in.
So it wasn't a boot, but it was a straight rollout pass by Banks. Again, Banks is a wide receiver by trade. He's played quarterback for the first 2 games here so far. So you try and get him nice, easy passes, easy hitches, rollout passes, and boots. Nice game plan by Maple Heights. For sure, without having a kicker, Maple Heights is in 2-down territory here.
Yeah. Dover defense has to come up with a big play or 2. At the 29, 3rd and 10, Banks going to keep. Breaks through, spins, and he is close to the 20-yard line. It's going to bring up 4th and short.
3rd and long, they're just going to go quarterback ISO. Dover has a couple of chances to bring Banks down for short gains, but he runs right through the arm tackles and brings up a critical 4th and 2 here early in the 3rd quarter.
Ball is at the Dover 21. Clock running, coming up on 9 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Banks tried to get Dover to jump offside. They did not. And there's a pitch pass. And Dover's defense is going to come up big as they stifle Enrique Robinson. And it's going to go over on downs back to the Dover offense. And it looked like some confusion there for Maple Heights.
Yeah, it sure did. They ended up going with the jet sweep. I think it's 11 Royer with the play here. 32 McGarry and 1 Clark. And number 11 there for Dover, Royer cleaning it up. So great job by number 32, McGarry, making the big, huge play. Mentioned that this is the most important drive. Dover's defense stood the test.
Nice job by the Dover defense. Now let's see if the offense can get something going. 1st and 10 at the 22. Judkins to throw. In trouble. Steps, throws, tipped, and incomplete. Crossing pattern, and Cale Oswald not able to hang on. Just not able to bring it into his chest.
Mentioned in the first half that one of the routes that you see against man-to-man coverage are crossing routes.
Yeah.
Oswald came up with the catch in the first half for about a 2-yard gain. This time just off of his hands.
That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Judkins back in the shotgun with Justice Hughes next to him. 3 receivers to his right.
Judkins throws. Clark had it and then dropped it. Clark not able to hang on defensively. Ready to put a hit on him was Keyshawn Shepard of Maple Heights. Now it's 3rd and 10.
Clark may have had some room to operate if he could have hauled that one in. halftime, we mentioned Dover needed somebody to step up offensively other than Hughes and Judkins, and they've gone to Oswald and Clark so far for incomplete passes to start this series.
See if they can get Robbie Koppel, number 2, involved here on 3rd and 10. Judkins back, looking, chased. Now he'll keep it, and he is upended as he got across the 20 and just back to the line of scrimmage. Took a pretty big hit.
Looked like Chris Jones, number 53, linebacker for Maple Heights with the play. Judkins scrambling around trying to make something happen. Just didn't have anybody to throw the ball to.
Jacob Noretto back to punt near his 10-yard line for Dover.
Some frustration on the sidelines over there from the Dover offense. They couldn't get anything going there, just 1 yard on that first drive.
Marlon Brown deep for Maple Heights.
Reset the clock, and there they go. 8 minutes to
4th and 9.
in the third quarter. Dover trailing 16-14. Both teams have had the ball. They haven't scored yet here in the second half.
Low snap, Noretto digs it out. Good kick. Drives Brown back. He'll catch it inside his 35. Tries to make a move, and he'll be brought down at the 35-yard line. Nice play on the coverage there by Dante Clark, number 1. Didn't let Brown get by him.
No, I tell you what, we saw 3 pretty impressive things on that play. First of all, the punter, Noretto, picking the ball up off the turf and delivering a great punt, and Brown over the shoulder catch of that punt. That is not easy to do.
No.
And Marlon Brown is a heck of an athlete, and Dante Clark was able to grab a hold of him and keep him to a short return. So nice job all around by everybody on that punt.
Yeah. All right, under 8 minutes to go here in the third. Maple Heights 16, Dover 14 on the Wayne Garage Store scoreboard. 1st and 10. Low snap. Banks picks it up. Chased. Throws it away out of bounds. Good awareness there by senior quarterback Mike Banks, as that play could have gone much worse for the Mustangs.
I'm impressed with the way Mike Banks plays the quarterback position. He doesn't have the rifle arm where he can, drill passes in there and run complex routes, but instead of taking a sack there, he chucks the ball out of bounds and saves his team 10 yards.
Yeah.
That's impressive for a kid who has not played quarterback for that long.
2nd and 10 at the 36. Give to Cummings. Bird sweeping right. And he is cut down, and an outstanding open field tackle by number 21, Cale Oswald, who came up from his secondary spot and made the stop.
We're going to check this out on the Dennison Yard replay. You see the guard and the backside tight end pulling, and Dover's defense makes Cummings Bird bounce this all the way to the outside. Look at that tackle by Cale Oswald. Textbook from the secondary. Sure. It looked like Cummings Bird might have a little bit of room around the edge, but Oswald took the correct angle, got him around the legs, and wrapped him up and took him to the ground.
Just a 2-yard gain. So it's 3rd and 8 at the Maple Heights 38. Banks to throw. Chase looks, fakes. Now he's going to get the corner. 40, 45, and close to the first down, but a flag comes in late.
It's probably going to be a block in the back. Another great play by the quarterback, Banks.
I think they're going to get the wide receiver that time, Marlon Brown. They move that 10 yards back from the spot of the foul. So it will go all the way back to the 33 as we watch the replay.
Dover with just a 3-man rush. Banks buy some time.
See if you can pick up Brown over here with this block in the back.
Number 8, right there in the middle of your.
Yeah. There were actually 2 Dover guys there. That Brown may have blocked. Hard to tell there. It was moving pretty fast.
Dover with a 3-man rush, finding it tough to get pressure on Banks.
3rd and 13 from the 33. Banks back. He'll keep now. 40, dives ahead to the 42. He's going to be short of the first down by about 3 or 4 yards.
Here comes the punt team. I thought maybe Maple Heights might have some thoughts of going for it, but they're going to try and pin Dover deep.
Clock running, coming up on 6 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. No scoring so far in this quarter. Keyshawn Shepard, the punter for Maple Heights, near his 30. Dante Clark for Dover back near the 25.
Shepard, a great athlete himself. Always prepare yourself for a fake punt.
Just got the snap off, short kick, floater. Takes a Dover bounce as it goes back near the 36. Timeout on the field, 5:35 to go here in the third quarter. Maple Heights leads it 16-14 on the Wing Garage Door scoreboard.
The all-new 2026 Chevy Equinox is here at Bear Chevrolet Toyota. Sleek, smart, and ready for summer fun. With advanced tech, bold styling, and room for the whole crew, it's the perfect ride for every adventure. Stop in today, take a spin, and see why everyone's talking about the new Equinox. Bear Chevrolet Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Dumont Sporting Goods has been outfitting winning teams since 1977. Put Doug Clark and his experienced staff to work for your team. See them for school jackets, silk screening, and embroidery. Dumont's is especially proud to be your exclusive area Russell Athletic Team Specialist. All of the name brands you love close to home. That's Dumont's Sporting Goods on Tuscarawas Avenue in downtown Dover. Team Specialist since 1977.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Rightmark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Rightmark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
Unleash the champion in you at T-County Boxing Academy. From beginners to seasoned pros, our classes are tailored for every age and skill level. Get ready to jab, hook, and cross your way to greatness with our expert trainers. Join a community where everyone is welcome to embrace the power within. It's not just a workout, it's a journey to a stronger, more confident you. T-County Boxing Academy, where champions are made. Sign up now and step into the ring of endless possibilities.
Beaver Constructors is a full-service general contractor delivering top-notch commercial construction management, general contracting, and design-build services across Ohio. We prioritize doing things the right way, ensuring the highest quality in every project from critical infrastructure to facility improvements. Beaver Excavating excels in heavy civil contracting for commercial, industrial, and transportation sectors. We believe in making a positive impact through community involvement and client satisfaction.
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today. Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
When it comes to your health, trust the expertise close to home. Pomerene Hospital, nationally recognized for excellence in community health, serves Tuscarawas and Holmes counties with compassionate, specialized care. From pain management to gastroenterology and to women's health, our local offices are just minutes away. Pomerene Hospital, where advanced medicine meets a commitment to our neighbors. Learn more at pomerenehospital.org.
First down and 10 for the Dover Tornadoes after the timeout. They have it at their own 36-yard line. Following a short Maple Heights punt. Tornadoes with the ball, trailing by 2 here in the third quarter. This is Hughes. Hughes straight ahead, pretty good yardage, out close to the 40. That's a gain of 4 on first down.
That's the inside zone. Going to the right. Hughes cutting it back to the left side. Kingston Boyd, who's the backside defensive end. That's a heck of a play from the backside defensive end position.
Jenkins in trouble, and he'll be dropped out across the 40, close to the 42. O.C. Scott, number 24, on the stop for the Mustangs. Quickly Dover up to the line on 3rd down and 3. Actually, we'll call it 4.
They've got Koppel right in the middle, up top, the middle guy of the trips.
Jenkins throws. It is caught and cut down immediately. It's going to be enough for a first down. Number 16.
That's Dieter Weber.
Okay.
Backup quarterback out there playing receiver.
Weber makes the grab. It's a first down. Dover at their own 48. The hand to Hughes. Hughes with running room. Hughes, 45, 43-yard line. Gets 9 on first down. Makes that second down call pretty easy.
It's the same play. It's the inside zone going to the right. Hughes again cutting back. This time the backside defensive end couldn't make the play. Hughes inching closer to 100 yards on the night.
Yeah, it's Junkins picking up the ball off the turf and then running out across the 35. Flag comes down. May have a face mask penalty coming up. Let's see.
Saw a couple of flags, so a couple of officials saw the same thing. Dover's indicating that it's on Maple Heights.
Oh, that's a 15-yarder.
Judkins is going to drop the snap. Picks the ball up. There's the face mask. That's Kingston Boyd. Reaches out, grabs a face mask. Judkins got a nice gain. We're going to add 15 yards on top of that.
Dover in the red zone.
They're on the move.
At the 18, 1st and 10. Tornadoes. Give to Hughes, and Hughes fights forward for a yard, maybe. Maple Heights in there quickly.
Looked like number 73 for Maple Heights. Zion Adams McAlpine.
Quick toss, and the catch is made. That was Dieter Weber again, who we did not see in the first half at wide receiver, did we?
No, I don't believe we did.
He has 2 catches here in the quarter. 4th down, or excuse me, 3rd down and about 3. And Judkins is going to keep straight ahead. Falls forward. Very close to that first down marker. Close to the 8.
Really nice drive Dover's putting together here. Chewing up some clock. Here comes some big guys. That must be a little short.
Yeah, looks like 4th down and about a yard.
Dover's doing a nice job of taking what the Maple Heights defense is giving them. That's a little short pass to the one receiver side where Dieter Weber's playing. First it was the hitch, then the little out cut. Mixing in some runs with Judkins and Hughes.
Going to get a measurement here.
Just a hair short.
Marked short, yep. 4th and inches now.
We'll look for Judkins to take this ball behind the running backs in front of him.
Ball at just outside the 8-yard line. Judkins checks with the sidelines. Extra blockers in the backfield. Judkins goes right side, dives. He's going to have the first down. It'll be 1st and goal now for the Tornadoes. Impressive drive here for Dover.
Just man on man up front. Check out the replay here. The two running backs are going to lead right off right tackle. Judkins puts his hand on his lead blocker, number 44. That's Kyle Reveal.
1st and goal at the 8.
Dives ahead for the first down.
Judkins option, tosses out to Hughes. Hughes has running room, 5. Dives to the end zone for the pylon. And they're going to say he stepped out at the 3.
Let's see if we can pick this up on the replay. This is the speed option. Judkins waiting till the defensive end attacks him, then he pitches last second. Hughes with some great effort. Let's see if we can see that foot step out of bounds at the 3-yard line. Yes, oh yeah, yep, he stepped right out of bounds.
Official was right there.
Great call by the official. About the 2.5, 3-yard line.
Andrew Thomas, number 0 for Maple Heights, is being attended to. Looks like they're checking his knee or maybe cramps. I will not speculate any further than that. Hey, while we have a moment, I'd like to thank one of our fine sponsors, Superior Insulation. For your next building project, why not work with a company that is trusted, experienced, and bonded? That company is Superior Insulation. Now, it does appear to be cramps there for Shepard.
You know what I would do on this play, Dave? We've got Dover legend Percy Garner up here in the press box. I think maybe I'd get him some pads.
Okay.
Maybe put him at the quarterback spot. Maybe have him try and pound one in here from the 3-yard line.
I think he could still do it.
What do you what do you think? He says I have 1 year of eligibility left. Let's do it.
There's always one more year.
If I had to go out there and do it, I'd end up with 3 broken bones. 3 more, yeah, 3 more.
Still attending to Shepard there on the Dover sideline.
Looks like he's going to be okay. Jogging off over to the other side.
This has been an impressive drive for the Dover Tornadoes, hoping to cash in now. And after the injury timeout, we're looking at a 2nd and goal. Ball is at the Maple Heights 3-yard line. We have not had any scoring in this quarter so far. Dover hoping to change that.
Trips into the boundary here.
Yeah, they gone away from that goal line offense.
Maybe a bootleg to the far side up top.
Judkins toss out to Hughes. Hughes sprinting towards the end zone. Touchdown, Dover. We're going to make that a Domino's big play replay, Greg.
Anytime you see trips into the bench like that, something is coming up. And this was the same play we just saw, the speed option. We saw it to the left side. This time we saw it to the wide side of the field, to the right. Judkins attacks the defensive end, waits till the last second, pitches it to Hughes, sprints into the end zone, and Dover's taking a 20-16 lead.
Maple Heights saw defensive lineman Tyson Willingham hurt on that play. He comes out. So Dover now will try for 2. They have a 4-point lead, 2.5 minutes to go here in the 3rd. Extra blocker in the backfield. Judkins to throw, fires middle, and it's caught. 2-point conversion, Robbie Koppel. Nice job by the Tornadoes.
Versus man-to-man, we've got the slant to the middle receiver up to the top, the wide side of the field. Koppel runs the slant, gets inside his defender, makes the nice catch for the 2-point conversion.
Tornadoes 22, Mustangs 16. 2:26 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Another Maple Heights player slow to come off the field. That is Number 1, Keyshawn Shepard. Also, of course, playing defense. Nice drive for the Tornadoes as they jump back in front.
Yeah, great drive by Dover, mixing up the run and the pass, keeping the Maple Heights defense out there on the field. And I saw it last week in the film. As the game wore on, you started seeing more and more guys go down for Maple Heights and Lorraine for that matter. So we saw 3 different guys kind of it looked like they're all okay, but it's tough to go out there and play defense for all that time.
Brown and Robertson are back deep for Maple Heights. And Jacob Noretto will kick it away for Dover. On the ground, picked up at the 30, 35, 40, 45, and right into Dover territory again. Scott on the return, right near midfield, and again, Maple Heights will have outstanding field position.
Once again. Mike Banks, 8 of 14 on the night for 111 yards, 1 touchdown and an interception. He also has 86 yards rushing and a touchdown. Nice night for Banks so far.
Well, this Dover defense has kept the Mustangs off the board here in the third quarter. 22-16. Tornadoes on top from midfield. Option play, toss. Cummings Bird sweeps the corner, picks up a couple defensively. Nice play made by number 9, Matthew Little, the 6-foot junior defensive end, and he comes off limping.
Yeah, he's gimping a little bit. Little's had a nice game out there. That was the same play Dover just used to score the touchdown. Speed option.
2nd down and 8 from the 48. Pop pass. Robertson tries to sweep to the outside, and he is slung down. Loss of a couple yards. And it was Chase Edwards, number 8, the junior defensive end, with the tackle.
There's the jet sweep, and a nice job by the Dover defense stringing this thing out. Great job stringing it out. Coming up from the secondary again was Oswald. It looked like number 8 for Dover made the initial tackle. Chase Edwards, the junior.
Mount Hope fence defensive replay. A Dover player now being attended to with apparent cramps there right at midfield. We've had several players here cramping up in the second half. 1:30 to go, third quarter. Glad you're with us here on Big Time Sports.
Dover's defense has done a nice job stopping the perimeter running game for Maple Heights, especially here in the second half. Seems like every jet sweep they've tried to run, speed option, anytime they've tried to go wide, they've done a nice job of stringing it out, making the play. Now they're going to force Banks to pass, which the toughest thing about that is stopping Banks' scrambling abilities.
Defensive tackle Gavin Herman is the Dover player coming off. Also plays left guard on offense. So he's been busy. He'll come out. Maple Heights will have a 3rd and 10 at midfield. And Quentin Rose is in the backfield now behind Banks. Under a minute and a half to go, third quarter. Banks is going to follow Rose. Now he steps outside, 45. He's going to have the first down and more as he dives out of bounds inside the 35. Mike Banks using those legs to get the first down.
Another great run by Banks. It's just a quarterback ISO play. He bounces that thing all the way to the outside and down the sideline. Watch these little moves that he makes. Dips up under, back inside, and out to the sideline for a 1st and 10 on a 3rd and 10 play.
Maple Heights may have gotten away with a hold there on defensive end Kyle Reveal of Dover. May have seen that watching the replay. 1st and 10. Cummings Bird in trouble and then buried back inside the 40. Forward progress will take it to the 39.
Maple Heights going with the counter. You see 10 and 0. That's Rose and Thomas both pulling. There's a defensive lineman there for Dover. I hope I get his number. He's laying on the ground there. It's 44, Reveal. They might not give him credit for the tackle, but he made the play. Piled things up.
Got another Maple Heights player down at the 40.
You know, we see these players going down to injury here, and you realize that these are just boys out there playing. And I want to give a shout out to a local football player for Tusky Valley. Mason White is the young man's name, who was paralyzed last week playing football. Our hearts and thoughts and prayers from Big Time Sports to the family.
Yeah.
And said it's just a game, and for the most part, the injuries out here just look like they're cramps or nothing too serious. But you never know when something can happen. So.
And I love the way that many of the Tuscarawas County schools have reacted and having different fundraisers.
Yep, there was whiteouts in a lot of the stadiums here across Tuscarawas County. I know that they were taking up a collection here at this game, and you know, communities band together.
Yeah.
When something's needed, communities tend to band together and help out those in need.
Second down and 14 from the 39. Banks looking, steps up, throws. It is caught at the 25 and shoved out of bounds. Robertson, Enrique Robertson with the catch, and what a throw by Banks.
So this time, I mean, we keep saying this kid isn't a quarterback. He throws this from the left hash all the way across the field, over top of a Dover defender, right into the hands of Robertson, all the way outside of the numbers on the far sideline. What a pass.
That's going to mark the end of the third quarter here at Dover. Our score on the Wayne Garage Store scoreboard, Dover 22, Maple Heights 16. Stay with us. Coming up is the fourth quarter.
Welcome to PAC Oil Drilling, your local energy partner. Embrace the benefits of domestic oil production with us. We pride ourselves on safe and environmentally responsible practices, ensuring minimal impact on Ohio's beautiful landscape. Our dedicated team is committed to meeting energy demands while preserving nature's beauty. PAC Drilling is a big supporter of high school athletics and academics. We wish our athletes the very best on the field and in the classroom.
You can recover so much faster in the comfort of your own home. It's good to be.
It's not easy caring for an aging parent. At Ember Complete Home Healthcare in Uricksville, we can help you full-time or just a few hours a week. We can develop a customized care plan. Call 740-922-6888 or learn more at embercomplete.com.
Looking for a Ford? Head to Parkway Ford in Dover, Ohio, just a quick drive from Canton. We're your hometown hub for new and used cars, expert service, and financing made easy. Whether you're buying, leasing, servicing, or selling, our team is here to help. No pressure, just great deals and even better people. Serving drivers from Tuscarawas, Stark, and Summit counties, we do business your way, the right way, the Parkway way. Come see us in Dover.
Wendy's has a fresh JBC or double stack in the app for only $1. In fact, they're so fresh, this JBC is still getting made. There she is. Show off. For the freshest deals on what you love, gotta be Wendy's. Wendy's has a fresh JBC or double stack in the app for only $1. In fact, they're so fresh, this JBC is still getting made. There she is. Show off. For the freshest deals on what you love, gotta be Wendy's.
We are farmers.
Come to Sammy Sue's Barbecue. Located at 237 West Front Street, Dover, with a full-service bar. We offer carry-out, catering, and a dine-in area. We do take reservations Monday through Wednesday. It's the best for me and you, Sammy's Barbecue. Our barbecue is true barbecue. We smoke all of our own meats in-house with our homemade rubs and match it perfectly with our sweet barbecue sauce. Come and see us soon.
We are back here at Dover with the Tornadoes on top 22-16 as we start the fourth quarter. Dave Sheets, Greg Williams, Bob Alfalder, our statistician here tonight on Big Time Sports. We've got a good one.
Yeah, we got a great one going. And I'll tell you what, this Banks, he's 11 carries, 101 yards, and a touchdown. That's rushing, passing. We got him 10-16 for 124 and a touchdown.
So Maple Heights on the move. 1st and 10 at the Dover 24. Banks looking in trouble, and he'll go down. That'll be a sack. And it was number 66. Jacob Center, I think.
Yep, Jacob Center, I think, tripped Banks up. Banks does a great job catching the snap from center.
That's another Mount Hope defensive replay.
Yeah, Jacob Center there with the sack. Big play for the Tornado defense.
That's a loss of almost 4. It'll be 2nd and 14. Ball just inside the 28. Rose back in at running back. Now it'll be Banks following Rose, and Banks gets inside the 25, down to the 22, I believe. Another big play coming up for the Dover defense.
Stone McKinnon grabbed a hold of Banks and threw him to the ground. If he doesn't grab a hold of Banks, he's probably dancing in the end zone. Great play by 54 out there, McKinnon.
Great job by this quarterback from Maple Heights, Mike Banks. He's had a great night. His team now with a 3rd down and 8 at the Dover 23. Check at the 22. Bad snap, Banks picks it up. Pressured, in trouble, down he goes, back close to the 30-yard line. And there he is again, number 32, Carson McGarry.
One of the rare times I've seen Dover blitz. They sent 5 this time after Banks. Usually they're just bringing 3 and they're just kind of trying to contain him. This time they had a 4-man front. They fired a linebacker, McGarry, and he was able to come up with a sack.
4th down and about 12 now from the 27. Maple Heights trailing by 6, under 10 minutes left in the game. Dover's defense trying to come up with another big play. And Banks to put the ball in the air down the sideline. Incomplete. Justice Hughes on the coverage for Dover, and Maple Heights turns it over on downs.
Great job by the Dover defense coming up with the stop. They ran a defensive line stunt, a loop up front, and fired a linebacker. Maple Heights offensive line was able to pick that up just long enough for quarterback Banks to throw a real nice pass. But Justice Hughes was out there in the back corner of the end zone to knock that ball away.
The pass was great. The coverage was better.
Yep.
Dover turns away the Mustangs. So they have it 1st and 10 now at their own 27 with a 6-point lead. Here are the Tornadoes. Give to Hughes. And Hughes going to lose a little bit. Back to the 26, loses a yard.
What Dover wouldn't give to have a drive like the previous drive, their last drive that they had.
Dover Dental Group bringing you tonight's fan cam, the Dover student section. Loud and proud there in the end zone section. Dover Dental Group fan cam here tonight at Crater Stadium. Coming up on 9 minutes left. Judkins lets it go to Clark. Clark spins away. What a move. 30. And Clark dives out near the 34-yard line. Cut down there by Keyshawn Shepard on the stop.
Great effort by Clark to break that tackle. Gives his team a more manageable 3rd and 4. Big play here for Dover.
3rd down. Almost 4. Play clock, plenty of time, down to 9. And Judkins to keep, straight ahead. Judkins powers his way. He's got the 1st down out to the 38-yard line. Judkins listed at 5'9", 185, but he runs it so much, looks like he's so much bigger than that, and he is banged up a little bit there.
Yeah, he's hurting out there, but he won't come out of this game. He's a senior leader out there. Game's on the line here, 8 minutes left. Your team's up 6. That was a heck of a run by Judkins, squeezing out that 1st down.
1st and 10 now at the 38 for the Tornadoes. The give to Hughes. And Maple Heights all over that one. They were not fooled at all. It's like they knew what was coming.
We'll see if Dover goes back to the passing game here, maybe roll Judkins out like they have to the trip side, be to his left side. Last time they found Clark open in the flats.
2nd down and 10 from the 38. Give to Hughes. And Hughes with a couple out to the 40. Dover will have a 3rd down and 8 play coming up. Meanwhile, that clock continues to run, now under 7 minutes to go. Don't forget our Altman Hospital wrap-up show. We'll have all the final stats for you, and we'll also be announcing our Clars XL screen printing player of the game. That's coming up in our wrap-up show brought to you by Altman Hospital.
Justice Hughes, 15 carries, 97 yards, and a touchdown. He and Judkins have had all the carries tonight for Dover. Looks like they're just going to run the play clock down and call timeout.
And that is the case. Stops the clock. 6:27 to go. Timeout on the field. Dover leads it 22-16 over Maple Heights.
Novellus is a global leader in flat-rolled aluminum and the world's largest aluminum recycler. Together, we forged a world-class team delivering high-quality products globally. We extend our positive impact by supporting local schools and community organizations. Novellus Uricksville cheers on students and families across various schools. Novellus Uricksville is rooting for you. Learn more at novellus.com.
We are the First National Bank of Denison. We have been a staple in the community for over 90 years.
Choosing the First National Bank of Denison is the first step to growing your business and reaching your goals.
We are a community bank with local decision makers who live, work, and raise families in your community.
We listen to our customers' short-term, long-term, and financial goals to ensure you achieve the best possible results to help your business grow.
As a community bank, we can't be successful unless our community as a whole is successful. Helping your business achieve success is our greatest reward.
Before making your next deal, come and see me, Jim Wilson, at our Denison location.
Or me, Brian Williams, at our Dover location. And remember, here at the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. First National Bank of Denison, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Now
other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
If you're looking for a great place to take your gang before or after the game, you gotta try The Yard in Denison. Treat your family to the very best in pizza or pasta or salad. It's delicious. So don't be shy, give the Denison Yard a try. Enjoy good food and good times at The Yard.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
We understand the challenges families face today. Insurance can be confusing, and sometimes you're afraid to make the wrong move. Well, the Tuscarawas Insurance Professionals are here to make it easy. Our trusted staff will walk you through everything you need to know to make your decision easier for you. All our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, for your satisfaction. Learn more, visit TuskInsurance.com or one of our 3 convenient locations, New Philly, Strasburg, and Sugar Creek.
Back here at Dover with the Tornadoes on top, 22-16 on the Wayne Garage Store scoreboard, just 6:27 to go. Key play in this game coming up, Greg, 3rd down and 8 for the Tornadoes.
We'll see what Dover has up their sleeve here. Earlier in the game after a turnover, Dover, it wasn't really a trick play, but they faked the ball to Justice Hughes, and he carried a fake out and ended up running a route right down the middle of the field. Where he caught the ball and was wide open and ran in for a touchdown. We'll see if Dover has something special here on 3rd and 8.
From the 40-yard line, Hughes to the right of Judkins. Long count. And Judkins back, looks, throws, ball in the air, has a man open out there, but overshoots him. Wow, that was close. Cale Oswald could not catch up with that one. He got behind the defensive back, but it was just a little bit too much.
So that was a specialty type play. You get it maybe once a game. It's called a slip and go is what we used to call it. So the outside receiver is faking a slip screen. The inside receiver normally goes and blocks the corner on that play, so he fakes going out to block the corner and then turns it straight up the sidelines, and he was open.
Jacob Naretto on to punt for the Tornadoes. Inside his own 30, the dangerous Marlon Brown for Maple Heights back at his 25. Naretto had to go up and get that one. Good kick. Brown going to settle under it at the 25. Clark is there, and Clark is going to wrap him up. Again, great special teams coverage. A flag comes in late. And we'll get this straightened out.
Yeah, we'll see what this flag is. But again, great job by the punter Naretto handling a high punt snap this time. Good job catching the punt by Brown. And another great job of Dante Clark coming up with the tackle. Big 15-yard penalty on Dover.
I was just going to say that, yep, 15 yards. That'll spot the ball at the 40-yard line now. Maple Heights down 6, 6:10 to go. They have all 3 timeouts. Dover has 2 timeouts.
Maple's had trouble moving the ball in the second half. They haven't scored yet.
And the handoff, Cummings Bird fights for yardage out to close to the 45.
Cummings Bird had over 120 yards last week. Dover has held him to under 50 yards so far here tonight.
Nice pickup on first down. They'll have a 2nd and 5 with the Mustangs, just shy of the 45. Banks carrying to the left. And what an outstanding individual play defensively there by Cale Oswald of the Tornadoes. He blew that up. That's a loss of a yard.
Here comes the Denison yard replay. So we've seen this play several times. Both guards are pulling. Maple Heights had 4 guys down here to the bottom part of the screen. It's just straight quarterback sweep. Cale Oswald probably read the formation. He probably knew what play was coming. I'm sure he watched the film and got into his scouting report this week. He knew what was coming. Makes the nice tackle for a loss.
All right, Maple Heights, 3rd and 6. Big play here as we are under 5 minutes to go in the game. Banks sweeps to the right. He's got the first down and more. Banks is still loose all the way down inside the Dover 45 before he is dragged down by Cale Oswald. Another Denison yard replay.
When in doubt, let Mike Banks run the ball. See 10 rows leading up. The backside guard, the left guard, number 70. That's Roman Marks, pulled around to the right side. Said number 10 rows. Banks got in behind those 2 guys and picked his way for a 1st and 10.
First down and 10 at the Dover 42. Rose is back in at running back. Now he leads the way for Banks. Banks breaks a tackle. He's going to take it to the house. Touchdown! Mike Banks. He is so explosive. Give him an inch and he'll take 10 miles.
Guys, that was the same play.
Dominoes, big play, replay.
See big number 70 Marks pulling to the right. Rose number 10 from out of the backfield leads up through the hole. It's the same play that they just ran on third and long for the first down. Banks takes this one all the way for the touchdown.
We are tied at 22.
Here comes the extra point, 2-point conversion. This is what it comes down to.
Play clock is already down to 13. Boy, you don't want to have to use a timeout here, but it's going to be tight.
I think they're going to have to.
They're going to have to.
Play clock's down to 2 now.
Play clock runs out.
They didn't use it.
Oh, my goodness. Boy, in this case, you still have 3 timeouts. It's a shame they couldn't have got one there.
Yeah, I think I probably would have used the timeout there.
So it pushes the ball back out to the 8-yard line.
I'd look for Banks to carry again.
Why not? Cummings Bird, the running back behind Banks. Drops back, pressured, looking, throws, and it's short, incomplete. Banks took a shot at the end of that when he's slow to get up. Dover's defense turns away the 2-point play from Maple Heights.
Yeah, that penalty really hurt Maple Heights. I'm sure that's not the play call that they had from the 3-yard line. They were probably just going to run Banks, but they had to pass it this time. Dover got a lot of pressure, and we're knotted up at 22.
Want to thank one of our great sponsors, Hear Inc. Are you having trouble hearing? Can't quite get the whole conversation? Then get your appointment with Hear Inc. with Dr. Justin Guerin. Dr. Guerin will take care of your hearing needs. Call Hear Inc. 234-347-0155. 234-347-0155 for Hear Inc.
Well, Dave, we've been only doing these games. This is year number 2 for us, but
yeah,
seems like almost every game we have is just like this one. These are more fun to call than the blowouts, that's for sure.
Oh, you better believe it. Just 4:04 left in this one. We're knotted at 22. Enrique Robertson will kick off. Hughes and Clark back deep for Dover. On the ground, skips to Clark. 25, 30. Hang on to that ball, young man. Just shy of the 30-yard line. There, Dover will set up first down and 10. Again, the Tornadoes have 2 timeouts. Maple Heights has all 3.
4 minutes left. Dover would love to chew up every second of that clock and score a touchdown with not much time left, or maybe a field goal attempt. It's like we were talking about at the end of the first half. They certainly don't want to have a quick series and give Maple Heights the ball back with time.
First down and 10. Oswald in motion to give to Hughes. And Hughes is going to be stopped, loses a yard back to the 29. Thomas on the stop along with Peoples for the Mustangs.
62 Peoples has been a menace on that defensive line for Maple Heights. Tough to move that guy.
Second down and 11. Judkins rolling left, fires, intercepted at midfield. And going to the ground, making the interception, number 11.
Power Hobson.
Power Hobson, the 5'11 senior defensive back. Mount Hope Fence defensive replay.
Judkins does a great job scrambling out to his left, buying some time. I thought he might tuck it and run. Just throws an errant pass.
So Maple Heights gets the ball back, a little more than 3 minutes to go. Don't forget our Altman Hospital wrap-up show at the end of this one. Our Clar's XL screen printing player of the game will be announced. This is Cummings Bird sweeping left, using a stiff arm, and shoved out close to the Dover 40-yard line.
Wow, what an effort by Cummings Bird. McGarry had him stopped for a loss. Cummings Bird able to break that tackle and get down the near sideline. Picked up 8 yards.
Second and 2 at the 41 of Dover.
One thing you don't have to worry about is Maple Heights kicking a field goal. They will have to score a touchdown.
Banks keeps up the middle. Banks shredding tacklers. And a flag comes in. They did grab his face mask. It was very obvious there toward the end of the run. And that's going to add 15 more in all likelihood.
Yeah, I saw the same thing.
The whole home side of the stadium saw it, I think.
See Dover defenders with hands on hips. They're getting a little tired out there. When you get tired, you start reaching.
Yeah.
You start reaching, start grabbing face masks. They just got off the field after chasing Banks and company around during the last series, and they're right back out there after the turnover.
Yep. That will put it down at the 14-yard line. Under 3 minutes to go. There you see the clock winds on the Wayne Garage Door scoreboard. First and 10. Banks sweeps right, and he is knocked down. Great play defensively. Carson McGarry, linebacker, on the stop. And he took him down one-on-one.
He did. Great play by McGarry. That was the quarterback sweep. Maple Heights only has a couple of plays that they're running. That's one of them, the quarterback sweep. with Banks, both guards pulling. McGarry read those guards, got downhill, made the great open field tackle right in the hole. Here we go with 2nd and 10.
Brown now in the backfield, replacing Cummings Bird. He comes out on the wide side, pitch.
Halfback pass.
Brown gonna throw, keeps, fires, caught. Caught down at the 6-yard line. The catch made by number 3, Robertson. What can Brown do for you?
Yeah, they ran it. This time he's going to pass it. They ran the same exact play last week. Brown lined up in the backfield. They're running a halfback option pass. He does a nice job of buying a little bit of time and gets the ball to Robertson for 8 yards.
And it was Robertson who made a nice effort to go to the ground to snag that catch. Up to the line. 3rd down and a long yard. And now timeout is called at the last moment. Timeout Maple Heights. Clock down to 1:03 on the Wayne Garage Store scoreboard. A couple big plays coming up here.
Yeah, and like we said, Maple Heights, if they're going to score, it's going to have to be a touchdown because they did not have a field goal kicker. 3rd and 2 at the 6-yard line, 3rd, 7-yard line.
Maple Heights not affiliated with any league. They're an independent with their head coach Shaq Washington in his 8th year leading the Mustangs.
I do believe if I'm Maple Heights that Mr. Banks is going to touch the ball on 3rd down and 4th down if there is one.
Yeah.
I'd look for him to run the quarterback power play.
Dover defense in a tough spot. 3rd down and about 2.
They've got Rose, the defensive lineman, number 10, and Thomas, the linebacker, number 0. They'll both line up probably to one side of the quarterback or the other. Okay, they're both to the left.
Banks running left, straight ahead. Banks stacked up. He's close to that 1st down. Depends on the spot at the 4. I think Dover's defense claiming the ball came out, but Banks was down first. So it's 1st and goal at the 4. Clock running, 50 seconds. And now timeout Dover. They'll stop the clock. Tornadoes will have just one more timeout to burn if they need it.
Wondering if they're using this timeout just in case Maple Heights gets into the end zone. They'll still have 45 seconds or so to go back down and tie the game with only one more timeout left. They can only stop the clock one more time. So,
well, Greg, you're inside the Dover huddle now defensively. You're 99% sure that Banks is going to keep it. What can you do?
I'm telling them key Banks.
Okay.
Key Banks and run to him, and if somebody else beats you, they beat you. But if I was a betting man, I would say Banks is going to carry the ball. However many more offensive plays Maple Heights has here, he's carrying the football. I wouldn't give it to anybody else. Banks, 124 yards passing. He also has 175 yards on the ground and 2 touchdowns. So
1st and goal, Maple Heights at the Dover 4-yard line.
It's probably the speed option down here to the left.
It's a reverse.
Oh
Brown keeps it. 5. Touchdown. Marlon Brown runs it in. A little razzle-dazzle. And Maple Heights grabs the lead. Here comes the Domino's big play replay.
That is an interesting play call right there. They give to Cummings Bird and flips it back to Brown, and you've You got the quarterback leading through, and Brown runs the reverse back for the touchdown. I would not have guessed that play.
Give Maple Heights credit on that one. Play clock down to 3. And they
delay a game.
Yeah.
Again.